Hi guys, my name is Raksha, and today I'm gonna be telling you my project about sink and float underwater in water. Okay, so I'm gonna start now. You can see these 5 things. There is a car, a yellow one, then a bottle of soda, a stone, some money, and an apple. So we're going to be doing sink and float. So whenever we click on these, they're going to sink or they're going to float. What do you think for car? I'm going to give you some time. That should have been enough time. So let's drop it. You see, this thing is falling. You guys think it's following my mouse. It's not following my mouse. And it landed on the ground. Now we are going to be doing the bottle of soda, and it's going up, so it's floating. The stone, I don't know. I'm going to give you some time to think if it's going to sink or float. That should have been enough time, so let's do it. I'm going to give you some time to think of the money. That should have been enough time. It's going to sink or it's going to float. It's going to float like the soda, and it's not gonna drop. So let's try the apple. I'm gonna give you some time to think if it's gonna sink or it's gonna float. Okay, let's try it. It's going down. No, it's going up. So there's the bottle of soda, there is money, and there's an apple, which are floating, and a car, and the stone, which are sinking. I'm going to show you how it works. For this, when we run, we will set the background to water. So if we don't set the background to water, it's just going to be plain white. So that's why we set the background to water, so then it looks like it's in water. And then, because if you name it something else like farmland, if that doesn't look like it's gonna sink, they should all just sink. That's why we did underwater. And now we had to make these things, so then we had to just name it apple and then get the sprite of an apple. And then we put it on the place where we wanted it. Like, look, you can move this around, it's following my mouse. And then when you click somewhere, that's where it's gonna stay. So this is the place of where I made it stay. And then we set the apple size to 50. We did that for all of them, all of the sprites, and then we kept them in a line. So after you made all of that, you can go on to the apples, and then we did the apple and the money and those 5 things. We did them when they're clicked, they will float or sink. For apple, money, and the bottle, we made a float button. So then when the apple is clicked, the sprite apple will begin floating. And how it floats is the sprite is going to be going 1 pixel up north and right 1 pixel 1 degree. So that means it's going to be spinning in a circle and going upwards. And then the edges means that it's gonna if it touches the edges, like right over here, that's just gonna bounce down. And for sinking, if it's gonna do this, then it's gonna bounce up. Not like it goes down and boom, it goes over here. That's not what I mean. It's just that it goes like boing, like you're jumping on a trampoline, like this. And for sink, it's gonna go 1 pixel down south, and then it's gonna rotate one degree. And then the edges will block it from moving. So then if it goes like oof, it's gonna go back. Okay. So that's that. And then we put apple, money, and bought the soda float, and we did the stone and the car sink. So that is what I did for my sink and float project. So I hope you guys liked it. Bye.